When you're buying oysters, you might notice some are called farm raised and other are called wild caught, and let me explain the difference. Wild caught oysters are naturally occurring oysters that are harvested by watermen and waterwomen all across the East Coast and West Coast. Of course, they're also recreationally harvested like I'm doing right here, and one of the benefits of wild caught oysters is they're readily accessible to a lot of people, and normally they cost a little bit less too. Now, wild caught oysters normally have stuff growing on them too, and their sizes can vary, and that's the big difference between wild caught and farm raised. Now, farm raised isn't like farm raised salmon like you're thinking of. Farm raised oysters are grown in the exact same waters as wild caught oysters, and the biggest difference is the farmers of these oysters tend to the oysters throughout their growth cycle, so they can be grown in floats on top of the water, cages just off the bottom, or even lines too. Now, what this yields is a great oyster for raw oysters because they can really control the size that they harvest them at, and their visual appearance is a lot more appetizing than some wild caught oysters that have barnacles and other stuff all over them. So in the end, wild versus farm raised, it really just comes down to personal preference.